Alright, so this is going to be some 1.06 rare ring farming with infinite magic find. I think it's like 2800 magic find, but I'm not certain. The most interesting items that I'm currently wearing are the lance and the boot. So everything else I consider not amazing. Except for Grey Form. Personally, I consider Grey Form to be best in slot. This belt is pretty nice, but I think not quite the same as my boot and lance. Alright. What's this? Oh, right. I was using my 1.07 hotkeys, and so I pressed shift left click to whirlwind, and I leaped instead because this is not 1.07. Okay, I see 2 monster types. Whenever you see 3 monster types, then you know whether or not you have souls on that game, because they will only spawn 3 monster types per map. Apparently OBS wanted to update and now it looks different, and I don't like change. Definitely, well, if I were an old man right now, I would be the one yelling at kids to get off my lawn. But I am not an old man and I do not own a lawn. So, don't have to worry about it. Although, I think there was a 4th one down here. Can you come join us? Was I wrong? Well, there's a 4th one anyway. Okay, there's 5. The way they're behaving makes me think there might be more than 5. Oh, bother. Okay. Hopefully that means there's 4. I think there's 4. Gamble, show me a ring. No. Repair my stuff. Well, I guess I must have repaired it at the end of the last game. Hopefully the OBS update didn't mess with any of my settings. Like recording 2 channels or something? Like these videos have 2 different audio files in them, so that if I ever get the channel upgrade that lets me change the audio file by picking different subtitles. Then I can put Australian subtitles and let people watch without having to hear my voice if they want to. Oh, you can hear that. Alright, that was one. Ooh, what do we got? Nothing. Alright. I was eating, I'll say lightly boiled cabbage with salt. I haven't quite drank a half gallon of milk yet, uh, but getting close. And then I ate a bag of grapes. That's all I've eaten so far. I plan to eat eggs with tomato sauce, probably 6 eggs before I go to bed. So after this, while this video is uploading, I'll go reheat my water, add the tomato sauce, add the eggs, and eat like eggy tomato soup. Yesterday I did 14 push-ups, which was a lifetime personal best for me. And today I must have used whatever muscles I used in push-ups while I was at work. Because when I got home today and I went to see how many push-ups I could do, today's answer was 0. So I'm gonna go try again after this, but I'm just gonna do like some knee push-ups, like where you're on your knees instead of your toes. And then I'll probably also do some squats. Because I've done really well at losing weight, and now it's I'll see if I can do really well at getting strong. Oh, something nice actually happened at work today. I'll say it's nice. Uh, is they agreed to give me a raise um, that like a hourly, technically I guess it's a raise per hour, but since I don't make overtime anymore, I just get a weekly rate um, instead of the rate that I was getting if I worked 42 hours before my raise, so like 2 hours of overtime. now I'm getting paid as if I would work 50 hours. So 10 hours of overtime, which is more accurate to what I was doing. And it's also nice that on paper, the higher salary means if I were to try to go somewhere else to get a job, um, then I have a higher starting point for the pay that I would ask for. So that's nice. Let's see, Gothic Shield. I was hoping it said Gothic Bow. So I'll say in general, the self-improvement continues. Uh, Here. Get rid of this hat. Grand Crown, Gauntlet, War Belt. Someone asked me to look at battle hammers. I don't know what I would be looking for. Maybe that person plays classic in a more modern version, where the battle hammer range doesn't mess up Whirlwind. It's possible. That's why I don't look at this one. The range is low, so I don't do maces. And lances are strong enough anyway that I don't need Martel de Fer. Or however I say Martel de Fer. Maybe I should say defer, like the English word. Martel de Fer. War fork. I'll look at a war fork. It's a spear, right? 16 to 40. Oh yeah, I have a really good lance. There's no way a war fork would ever beat my lance. Whoops. I forgot. Mask. Nobody cared who I was until I put on the mask. Something like that. Was that Bane in the Batman movie? Maybe. I watched that new Fast and Furious movie, Furiosa. I enjoyed it. It was nice. It was fun. Watched it like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. I had been mentioning in my live streams that I was going to have a Dungeons and Dragons game that I am a player in on this past Sunday. Unfortunately, that got canceled Sunday afternoon. The two of the players are in the same house, and their house was sick. 6 lifesteal. I have mana steel. I will stay with the mana steel. And so the game got canceled for this month. And then the Dungeons and Dragons game that I normally watch on Monday, the Dungeon Master had something come up, and so that one got canceled too. Not a good week for Dungeons and Dragons for me. But that's fine. Wait, did I take... Was I done with that branch? I don't even know. I was not. I wanted this bow, that's right. Is this... Yeah. I was checking if it's an exceptional tier item, and it is. Couldn't remember for sure. No good. It needs damage and attack speed. And it had neither. Hmm. What's this? Gauntlet. Hmm. There was a couple of days where I was going to try, for the purpose of saving time, to only drink all of my calories and not eat. That didn't last very long. I was doing like fresh squeezed orange juice, milk, and then coconut water. Grimscythe. And I decided that it was not enough. Oh wow. So the damage is kind of low, I think. Yeah, the damage is low. But otherwise, that 11 mana steal is really nice. The 2 barb is pretty nice. But yeah, ultimately, no good. And another big issue is the high requirements for the 140 strength and 140 dex. Like, because Lance exists, you don't need to use pole arms. So, what's the amulet? No good. I did that thing again where I was talking and then got distracted by the game. And so now I have no idea what it was that I was saying. Actually, it's even worse than that. I don't even know if I was talking. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was only drinking. And so that's gone. It's going to be back to... I've discovered that if I do milk and fruit and then eggs, it's pretty cheap. I can eat for between $5 and $10 a day, depending on which fruit I pick. And that's perfectly fine for me. So I'm going to do that for a while, probably. So here the summoner dropped this staff. So he dropped a magic item and a rare item. See, normal durability, normal durability. Sometimes super uniques will drop 2 items. Maybe they always drop 2 items. Sometimes their item will upgrade to rare. I don't pay too much attention to the super unique bosses because I don't kill them very much except for Ijol for experience. If the infinite magic find did not exist, then running super uniques would be the best way to find items, I think. Because they have a 1 in 4 chance of upgrading to rare. And if you do the ones that have fixed spawn locations, then you could re-roll your map every time to make sure you don't get dupes.
Approach and let's trade.
Approach. Do you have any nice rings for me?
Good day.
Elzix? No? Not surprising. Death Mask. Am I wearing a Grim Helm? Yes. Good. Now, I don't particularly care about the defense value. If I did, I would not be wearing Grey Form. I would be wearing uh, maybe a Mage Plate, maybe a Chaos Armor, something like that. You can get ones with magic damage reduced on them, but then you lose the life steal that Grey Form has. And I don't need resistances on that slot. War Scepter. Three rings. Finally a decent run.
Good day.
Good day. 1 Amazon, 4 Mana Steel, damage reduced by 1, Poison Res, Fire Res. Required level 22. That's not bad. I'm gonna keep it. In case I ever finish my Amazon playthrough. Let's see. Skull, 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 skull. Why do I have this? Three. Wait. 3. Okay. Goodbye,
Good
skulls.
day.
Greetings.
You served me well. Fastest run walk. No good. Okay, do you have a ring for me?
Greetings.
No. Alright. Yeah, that's all.